Do you ever find yourself second guessing decisions you've already made in your business? I know and that's what makes it even harder is realizing that I've spent so much time making that decision in the first place, only to go back and doubt myself. And here's what I've learned when we second guess ourselves, we're sending a signal to our brains that we're not good at making decisions. And that message, it can keep us stuck in fear, overwhelm, and procrastination instead of moving forward in faith and confidence. So, if you've been there too, here are three simple but powerful tips that help me stop second guessing and actually start trusting myself. Tip one, it's not true. When second guessing creeps in, pause and say to yourself, that's not true. Then list all the evidence as to why it was a good decision to begin with. Why did you make that decision? Why did you make that choice? For me, this often manifests in the use of software tools because I love testing new platforms. But sometimes I hear someone rave about a tool and immediately then I'm like, I wonder if I made the wrong decision. Instead of spiraling into research, because that's what I like to do, or regret, I stop myself and remind myself I made that decision with care. I don't make big moves in my business without doing my homework first. This little pause reminds me that I was intentional then and I'm intentional now. Tip two, what was the trigger? Then next, ask yourself what triggered that thought to second guess yourself. Was it a podcast, a conversation, a social post that you ran across? When you can name the trigger, you can take back control. This is where I pull in that tiny bit of NLP thinking. There's no failure, only feedback. That moment of doubt, that's just feedback. It's giving me insight into how you process decisions and what outside voices may be influencing your confidence. The more awareness you give your triggers, the more clarity you have in the future to gain. Tip number three, give yourself grace. This one important. At the time you made that decision, it was the right decision for your business. Second guessing often keeps us stuck in that past instead of showing up fully in the present. And let's be honest, it's exhausting. It eats away at your confidence and it drains your energy. And that contributes to your decision fatigue, which means the more you second guess, the harder it is to move forward with it all. But here's what I want you to remember. You are a capable business owner. You make decisions with care. You're doing the best you can, and that's enough. Give yourself grace. My personal reminder, a mantra that I've used for years in my business. Business is easy when I take messy and perfect action. So when I'm starting to spiral, I remind myself and I ask, is it true? What triggered this? And I remember to give myself grace. And then I move forward. Friend, I want you to believe in your ability to make strong, wise decisions as a business owner. You were never meant to stay stuck, and you don't have to do this alone. Okay, so friends, time to wrap this up. Second guessing your past decisions tells your brain that you're not a good decision maker, and you are. So tip number one, tell yourself it's not true. Tip number two, identify what's triggering you and give yourself grace is number three. And don't forget, friends, business is easy when we take messy, imperfect action. As always, thank you so much for listening to the end of this podcast. I appreciate you, and I hope you make it a wonderful week. Yay! Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you found this episode valuable and learned some actionable tips that you can implement in your business so that you can feel accomplished and less stressed. If you enjoyed this show, please take a quick minute to share this with your business bestie, subscribe, and leave a review. It helps me reach more business owners just like you. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in future episodes, please reach out to me on my website. I've created a form just for you. Remember, with the right system and mindset, you can achieve the success your heart desires.
Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to chatting with you next time. I appreciate you and I hope you have a wonderful week. And don't forget, let's grow, friends.